Okay, so I used to play Duel Links pretty early on. I'm talking like GX just dropped, and I was having a ball. But there was one card I could not stand. Like, playing against it was beyond irritating. That card being Power of the Guardians. Power of the Guardians is an equip spell that basically makes your monster immortal in and makes it more powerful before combat. Now, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you'd think, like, just run some spell removal, it's not that bad. But you have to remember, this is a gotcha. If you wanted functional cards to counter strategies, you'd have to pray to pull an SR or even a UR. And unless you reset the box and get lucky multiple times, you typically only have 1 or 2 copies of said card to begin with. As if to rub salt in the wound, this card was an N. Like, you could pick up this card and multiple copies of it super easily compared to the tools to handle it. Of course, you need to take into account that other options like simply banishing the monster exist. But again, this is a gotcha. So finding cards with these effects that synergize with multiple decks and aren't too conditional was already difficult, but pulling multiples of that card to reliably deal with it is a chore. All that being said, this is obviously from a casual beginner's perspective. I wasn't sweating on ranked or anything or trying to build the most optimal decks, but the fact that I can search up Power of the Guardians and find posts about people complaining about it and asking how to handle it shows how much of a problem this was for the average player.